What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be installing the full BBR Pro Comp Plus kit. This is a really cool kit. Comes with the 150 big bore kit with the cam, the 24mm Mikuni Carb, the free flow air filter kit, and the full exhaust. I went ahead and grabbed a couple more goodies while I was at it. Yeah, so are you excited, baby?
It has a max power and more power.
So we definitely should be making a lot more power with this kit. Stock, this thing only makes like 7 horsepower. With this, I'm seeing people make 12, 13, 14 horsepower, and a significant increase in torque, definitely. So maybe you'll be able to do a little wheelie and stuff like that.
Maybe I can be your CR500 now.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe you can finally beat the CR500. We're gonna have to find out and see. Maybe we could do a little drag race somewhere down, you know. Probably gonna smoke me though, I don't know, after we build this thing. It's gonna have a lot of power. First thing we're gonna go ahead and install is this IMS shifter. Oh, I don't know what Yamaha was thinking with all this stupid linkage. So basically this deletes all that linkage and just directs straight to the engine right there. So we delete all this crap. It should make it easier for it to find neutral. It should make shifting more, firm. It should make it easier for it to shift. It's really easy to install. We just remove this, crack the bolt here. This should all come off. We just bolt this on. So we'll go ahead and do that. Check it out. We went ahead, got the shifter on there. We're gonna go ahead and install that new chain and sprocket. So we need a new rear wheel bearing because the wheel bearing is shot. So I got that one right there. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take off the rear wheel and I'll install the new chain and sprocket. All right guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start getting into the fun stuff. We're gonna take the engine apart to do the big bore kit and the cam. I'm just gonna go ahead and put the camera on the time lapse and me and her are gonna take it apart. Alrighty guys, so check it out. We got it all taken apart. Got it on the workbench over here. So we've already been going through and we've cleaned most of all the pieces. Got them all nice and clean. And I have already checked our ring gap. And we're good to go. With our new big bore cylinder. Got our rings installed on our piston. I'm just gonna start videoing everything. Got my piston. I want to make sure you put the intake side. It's a good idea to grab a rag. Just block that so it doesn't fly in the engine by accident. All right, there you go. We got our big bore cylinder. Got a good thin coat of oil inside of our cylinder. Got our base gasket on. Make sure our rings are spaced properly. Just want to work your cylinder on real nice and slow. Make sure nothing's catching. Push the rings in with your fingernails. Slowly work it. Check all the way around. Just like that. Go ahead and fish it through. Slide your cylinder on nice and slow. But make sure your base gasket is still where it needs to be. Just like that. So we got our cylinder on, all good to go. Now before we put our head on, I want to say I did do a bunch of things off camera to this head. I went ahead and took the stock cam out and I put the BBR cam in there. I set the valve clearance. I went through and I cleaned it really well. Replaced all the O-rings. I replaced the O-rings on the intake and the O-rings on these little covers here. Go ahead and install our guide here. Put on our base gasket. Okay, so we should be good to go ahead and put our head on. So for our 4 really long main head bolts, we're going to be dipping the threads in engine oil. So we're gonna go ahead and torque our head down. We're gonna torque it to 16 foot-pounds and a star pattern for the top 4, and then 8 foot-pounds for these side 2 Allens. Got that all torqued down. Now it's time to put our cam gear back and put our engine back in time. No way. So we got our engine in time. You can see the mark is perfectly aligned here with our hump, and we can see our mark right in there, right aligned with our other mark. We got our timing chain tensioner. I got a new gasket for this to replace the 20-year-old one that was completely done for. We got it retracted back all the way. So I'll just go ahead, install. We want to go ahead and get our screwdriver and release it. So we're going to torque down our sprocket for our camshaft. We're going to torque this to 14 foot-pounds, and we're going to hold the other bolt while we torque this. Keep the engine from spinning over. So at this point in time, we just want to double check our timing, and it's a good idea. Probably take our ratchet, spin our engine over all the way, right to that mark, align, and just make sure we got our mark here, our mark here. We verified our timing is all good to go. So now we can go ahead and put our covers back on, and I'm gonna put my engine mount back on. I did apply a light layer of Never Sees to all the engine mounts, bolts, because they tend to get seized over time. Put a little oil on our O-ring here. Same thing, a little bit of Never Sees. So we got the big bore kit all installed. We're gonna go ahead and install the new exhaust. I went ahead and already installed the free flow kit, and I did drill some holes at the top just to get some maximum flow. We're gonna apply just a little anti-seize. Brand new seal. Stock bolt is this bolt, and it hangs out way too long because the stock exhaust had a different bracket on it. So I found the shorter bolt and with washers. I want to make it work. So we got the full BBR exhaust on. Now all that's left is to get this 24mm Mikuni Carb on. So I went ahead and I put the new BBR throttle cable in the mount up there. And I've already put my slide for my new 24mm carb on the cable. So all I have to do is install the carb. So I got the carburetor on, got it all hooked up, ready to go. The slide, I confirmed the slide is opening and closing all the way. That's about it. I'm gonna finish bolting up the rest of the plastics and tightening up little things. And then we're gonna do a first startup, see how she rips. So y'all stay tuned. All right, so check it out, guys. We got it all back together. Looks really nice. All the new parts. Only thing we haven't gotten to yet is the frame cradle, which we'll get to that later.
I love it.
You love it?
Yes.
I'm glad you love it.
It's really nice.
I'm glad you love it. I love it too, honestly. I might love it a little more than you, but
Yeah.
I do love it. All right, guys, so we're gonna attempt to start it up. Hopefully it starts up. Think it's gonna start up?
Yeah.
You think it is? All right. All right, let's see. So we're gonna try to start it up. All right, so the first startup. I'm a little nervous. Hope it doesn't blow up. See how many kicks. No way. One kick! And it's idling! Sounds good. This is idle a little bit. That's crazy. The car came like dialed it right from the factory. So it's the next day. So I've already broken the engine in. I'm not gonna lie, I've already rode it for about an hour, varying the rev range the entire time. I went ahead and I put the frame cradle on. Looks really good. It went on super easy. Nothing y'all would be too interested in. And also, I did put the clutch springs in, which wasn't hard at all. All you have to do is take the brake pedal, take this, take the cover off, and I put the 4 clutch springs in. I've also jetted the carb already. I'm on my 3rd jetting change, I'm pretty sure. It's really cold out, so I got it pretty rich. Had a 210 main right now, which is the biggest jet I have, which is running the best. But yeah, so got my helmet. We're gonna go on a little test ride, and I'm gonna show you how she rips. So y'all stay tuned. I've already warmed her up. This thing is definitely a ripper. Well, it's gotta be careful. It's got a lot of power. It definitely does power wheelies in 2nd gear now. This is 2nd. Thing's a ripper! Thing's a ripper! Thing is moving! That's so good! That's so good! What? So much torque! I mean, it feels like we've almost about doubled the horsepower. I don't have the jetting perfect. I got it all right. I got it pretty good. There's still a little glitch right there, but it's so cold out too. That's part of my problem. I think it'll do a power wheelie in 3rd, honestly. Try hard enough. I tuned the carb a little better. It's so good. It's got so much torque though. Look at that torque. I think we're getting a better feel for the shifter with this IMS shifter too. That deletes that linkage. That's a good mod. I like it. It's so good. I built this for my wife, but I love it. I gotta work on my wheelie skills on this. Oh, this is awesome. That was definitely a lot of fun. Thing is definitely a ripper. Oh my gosh. The difference between how this thing was stock and it is now, it's not even the same machine. This thing is a ripper. But yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed, had a lot of fun building it, a lot of fun filming it. Definitely gonna make a full video of just riding the thing, just ripping it in the woods. Did some little jumps going, stuff like that. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned to the next one.